Hey folks, today I want to show you the Shoemakers Academy lasting post. You're like, what is a lasting post? Well, a lasting post is, you can see, a metal fixture that's got a pin on the end of it, and that fits into the ferrule on the last, or the barrel, right? And that's what this hole is right here. And what that allows you to do is to hold the last securely, so you can hammer on it, so that you can articulate the last. Basically, it's a really useful tool. In fact, breaking open a hinge last is nearly impossible to do by hand. If you have a lasting post, it's super easy. So let's take a look at the Shoemakers Academy lasting post. So it's going to come to you in a box that looks like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to open it up here. And you see it's going to come fully packed in foam here. And here's the base plate, 1/4-inch steel. Here's the main post. You can see it's got threaded on one end and then a hole for the pin on the other. Now we've got two different size pins depending on what size last you have. And basically here we'll just this is older last, has a bigger barrel, right? Some of the newer ones might have a smaller one. So there you got two options. Everything's powder coated black, and then here's the assembly screw packed. Here's the assembly screw, and then here is the tool. Okay, so let's get the packaging out of the way. Get the last out of the way. All right, so assembling this is really pretty easy. Basically, you'll notice that on the base plate, you've got a taper. Basically, just put the screw through there, put the wrench on it, and then the end opposite of the peg hole, it's just threaded. So you're just gonna put it together, screw it down. And again, this is 1/4-inch steel. The post is solid steel, so you're not gonna break this thing. All right, get that nice and tight. You'll see you've got 4 mounting holes. So basically, out in my workbench, I bolt it down, or you can clip it down, with the clamps or something. Okay, so here you go. You're gonna back out this screw, and then we're gonna go ahead and let's just check to see if this is gonna fit. So this one actually has got kind of small, so we're gonna use the small hole. We'll go ahead and we'll put that in and we'll tighten it down. And now that's held securely. That's not going to come out. All right, so it might be a little bit hard to see here, but we've got the Air Jordan last here, and this is the Tendo style hinge, and you can see it's already cracked, and now we're just going to push down to secure it. There you go. See, a little bit of effort there. We'll get a better angle on that. Maybe you can see it over here. Okay, I know this is kind of the wrong angle, but it's a little bit easier to show you this way. So if you have this bolted to the table, you can take the last and you can basically just articulate it that way, right? So that's how you're going to open and close a last, and that's how the lasting post works. Again, this is a really important tool to have. Where can you get it? Well, we're here at the Shoemakers Academy website, and basically if you go up to the top bar, you're going to see a thing that says books and tools. You can come down here to tools and supplies, and you're going to see all the different stuff that we have here. We've got last, outsoles, books, patterns, outsoles. Here's the lasting jack. Actually, a couple other things here: lasting gauge, pliers, last step, shoe materials. But here's the lasting post right here. These things fit in a UPS medium box. You can have it to your house in about 3 days. So again, for DIY projects, this is a pretty important tool to have. These things are incredibly sturdy. You're going to find out that if you're doing a lot of projects, that one's not going to be enough. You're going to want two. For pattern making, it's really nice to have that last held if you're doing bottom gauges and that kind of stuff too. So again, it really gives you an extra pair of hands, and it really lets you get your project delasted. And if you've got articulating lasts, you're going to really need something to hold it securely so you can get your shoe off the last without damaging it. Again, lasting post, some people call it a lasting jack. Again, Really practical, useful tool, and they're right here at shoemakersacademy.com.